जिंदगी चुनिए तंबाकू नहीं.
Greetings, welcome to part 2 of Wound Care videos. Here in this video, we will show you how to make dressing materials at home. To make dressing material at home, you will need following materials. Roller bandage, cotton roll, old cotton clothes, uncoated metronidazole tablet. Before making the dressing material, the surface on which the dressing material is prepared should be cleaned. Alcohol hand rub can be used for the purpose of cleaning the surface. First, let us see how to make gauze from bandages bought from medical shops. This is a bandage that we bought from a medical shop. First, unroll the bandage. Then cut at the length of 15 cm. To make a gauze, we need a bandage that is at least 15 cm in length. Now you have a square that is 15 cm in length and 15 cm in breadth. Now fold the bottom up until the middle section. Then fold the top just covering over the folded bottom section. Now fold the right side all the way up to the middle. Then fold the left side. Now close the sides and press gently. Now we have a gauze. Now let us see how to make dressing pad from cotton rolls bought from medical shops. Here is a large cotton roll that we bought from a medical shop. You may also buy a smaller one. These large rolls usually have 2 to 3 layers of cotton. Separate one of the layers. Take for about 15 to 20 centimeter length. Cut them into strips. Now cut the edges to make it even. When you make cotton pad, you may choose the size that is appropriate to you. Here we are cutting at 6 centimeters and a little larger one at 8 centimeters. Now we have a cotton pads that is ready to be made into a dressing pad. Unroll the bandage and place the cotton pad in the middle. The length of the bandage needed to cover the cotton pad will be 3 times the length of the cotton pad. Now cut the bandage. Then turn the pad horizontally and fold the bottom and then fold the top. Now we have 2 more sides needed to be folded. For this, gently separate the cotton layer and push the bandage in between the cotton layer. Similarly, for the other side, gently separate the cotton layer and push the bandage in between the cotton layer. Then press gently and we have dressing pad ready. Now let us see how to make gauze cloth from cotton clothes available at home. For this you can use cotton shirts, cotton dhotis, cotton saris and cotton sheets. One of the things that we need to do is cut out the edges. To make cotton gauze, we need cotton strips. These strips are usually 6 to 8 centimeters in breadth and 20 centimeters in length. Now we have a cotton strip ready to be folded into gauze cloth. Fold the bottom all the way up to the middle and fold the top over the folded bottom. Now fold the sides and the other side and close them. Now we have a gauze cloth. Now let us see how to make cloth pads from cotton clothes available at home. Take a cotton cloth. Cut it into a square that is about 20 centimeters in length and 20 centimeters in breadth. After trimming the edges, you can then cut it further into two equal halves. Then take the first half and cut it again into two equal halves. So this gives us two pads that is about 5 centimeters in length and 5 centimeters in breadth. Similarly, take the other half and cut it into two equal halves. The size of the pad that you need will depend on the size of the wound. You can either increase the size or decrease the size of the pad. Now let us prepare the dressing materials for autoclaving. We have gauze piece that is made at home from the roller bandage that we bought from medical shop. We also have dressing pads that we made at home from cotton rolls and roller bandage that we bought from medical shop. We have gauze cloth that we made from the clothes available at home. We also have cloth pads that we made from clothes available at home. They are not yet safe to be applied on the wound. They should be autoclaved before using. Now let us see how we can autoclave these dressing materials using the resources available at home. Here is a idli vessel that we will be using to autoclave these dressing materials. Remove the layers and place the idli vessel on the stove. Pour about a liter of water. Now place the first layer. And place the dressing materials that we prepared on top of the first layer. Do not tightly pack them. Give adequate space between them so that the steam can permeate. Place the second layer and place the dressing materials on top of the second layer. Again, do not tightly pack them. Loosely pack them so that the steam can permeate between them. Now close the lid and turn on the heat. To make sure that all the dressing materials are safe for use, you should steam it for about 20 to 30 minutes. After you have steamed it for 20 to 30 minutes, remove the lid. Wait for about 5 minutes to cool down. Now the dressing materials are safe for use. Do not transport the steamed dressing materials to another container. Use them directly from the vessel it was steamed. Dressing materials prepared this way should be used within the same day. The unused dressing material should be steamed again the next day for use. You can steam the forceps in the same vessel along with the dressing materials. Now let us see how to prepare saline at home for wound care. For this you need 1 liter of drinking water. You can use the drinking water available at home and use a 1 liter can to measure it. Pour this 1 liter of drinking water into a vessel and turn on the heat. Once it has started boiling, let it boil for 5 minutes. And once it has boiled for 5 minutes, add 2 teaspoons of non-iodized salt. Then turn off the heat and close the lid. Let it cool down. The saline prepared this way should be used within the same day. Fresh saline should be prepared every day. Do not boil and reuse the saline prepared the previous day. Now let us see how to prepare metronidazole powder. You will have to buy uncoated metronidazole tablets from the pharmacy. The tablets are then collected in a dry mixer grinder jar. With the help of a mixer, the tablets are then powdered. Once they are powdered, it can be stored in a clean container. This powder can directly be sprinkled on the wound. This concludes the part 2 of our wound care video. In the next video, let us see how to do dressing at home.